In the turbulent history of 20th century Vietnam, one name stands out amidst the storm of division and conflict. Ngô Đình Diem. Born into a noble Catholic family in the imperial city of Hue, his early life was steeped in tradition and privilege. This upbringing would shape the man who would become the first president of South Vietnam, a figure whose legacy remains one of the most debated in the nation's history. His story is not just one of political ambition, but a complex tapestry of faith, nationalism, and power that would irrevocably alter the course of the Vietnam War. Diem's journey to the pinnacle of power was a winding one. He began his political career with promise in the French colonial administration, but resigned in protest against their policies. A period of self-imposed exile in the United States and Europe followed, where he cultivated crucial anti-communist connections. He returned to Vietnam in 1954, a pivotal year when the Geneva Accords partitioned the country at the 17th parallel. Backed by the United States, Diem seized the opportunity, outmaneuvering his rivals, and after a widely criticized referendum, deposed Emperor Bảo Đại to establish the Republic of Vietnam with himself as its first president. As president, Diem's rule was defined by a staunch anti-communist stance and an increasingly authoritarian grip on power. He launched brutal campaigns to root out Viet Cong sympathizers, often with little regard for due process. His government became a family affair, with his brother Ngô Đình Nhu and the fiercely influential Madame Nhu wielding immense power behind the scenes, running the secret police and promoting a rigid social agenda. This nepotism, combined with his favoritism towards the Catholic minority, fueled widespread resentment. The suppression of Buddhist protests, culminating in the shocking self-immolation of monk Thích Quảng Đức, exposed the deep fissures in his regime to a horrified world. The growing discontent within South Vietnam and wavering support from his American allies set the stage for his downfall. On November 1st, 1963, a military coup led by his own generals engulfed Saigon in chaos. Diem and his brother Nhu sought refuge, but were soon captured. The following day, they were brutally assassinated in the back of an armored personnel carrier, a bloody end to a tumultuous reign. Diem's legacy is a polarizing one. To some, he was a patriot who fought valiantly against communism, while to others, he was a divisive tyrant whose failed leadership plunged South Vietnam deeper into a devastating war, setting the stage for decades of conflict and foreign intervention.